Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to remember more by writing with a pen. And this will be an easy tutorial, so let's get right into this instructional tutorial video. You can actually remember more by writing with a pen, and I'll be explaining sort of the how it works. Okay, I'll be explaining why it works and sort of how it works and giving you some tips for having the best memory of things that you want to remember by writing with a pen. So with regards to like how to do it, so how to remember more by writing with a pen, well basically you just want to actually do it. By writing with a pen, immediately you will remember more. There aren't many little subtleties that I'll go over about why it works and how it works, but basically for how to remember more by writing with a pen, you just do it, okay? It's basically very simple. If you write with a pen, you will likely remember more. It's very likely that you'll remember more when you're writing something down with a pen than if you were to type it or see it. Now, everyone's memory works, or hear it, right? Everyone's memory works in different ways. Some people remember things well by hearing. Some people remember things well by seeing. Some people remember things well by typing. Some people remember things well by associating or acting or doing movements. But at the end of the day, whatever way that you learn and you remember, if you interact that with a pen, it's going to give you the best memory that you can possibly have. Meaning, if you learn and remember well by seeing things, if you see them and write it with a pen, best possible scenario. If you remember well and learn well in the best possible way for you by hearing things, if you hear them and then write them with a pen, best possible scenario. So by writing with a pen, you can remember more. Even if you already are good at remembering things via a certain medium, like your ears or your eyes or movement, when you incorporate writing with a pen, you'll remember more. So with regards to how to remember more via writing with a pen, you just have to actually take a pen and start writing, and you'll remember more immediately. Now, for the subtleties, okay, I'm going to sort of explain why this works, and then I'll explain like how you can actually maximize your memory when you are writing with a pen. So basically, now I have some notes here, I'm just going to go through them. Yes, so I wrote down, you can remember more simply by writing with a pen. So whatever you already do in terms of your memory, repetition, listening, associating, making acronyms, whatever the case is, by writing those things with a pen as well, you're going to just remember so much more of them. It's going to enhance your memory big time, okay? So you can write your notes, information, and to-do lists and anything with a pen, and you'll remember them more. So if you're writing down certain notes, like you're writing study notes and you're trying to come up with study notes, instead of typing them, write them out. You'll remember them much more effectively. I know it takes longer, I know it's harder on your wrist, but you will remember them better, okay? You want to make a to-do list of things you got to do, and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to remember. Write it out with a pen, okay? You will remember it better, okay? You're getting information, like you're learning about something, you're at a lecture, you're listening to a teacher or professor talk, and you're learning about something, and everyone's typing. Write it with a pen. You'll remember it better. It'll make your studying much easier because you already remember a good portion of it because you wrote it with a pen. I'm telling you, it works so well. When I was in my university and college days, I would write things down with a pen. Lots of people had laptops. I would just write it with a pen. And honestly, I crushed it. I aced it. I did so well. Okay? Now, how does this work? There's a connection between your hand movement, aka like your motor skills, and your memory, okay? So like, obviously, like you can do other things with your motor skills in terms of like, you can like tap things to remember things, no problem. So like I can say something and I can tap as I'm saying it. Like I'm just trying to say like, I don't know, I'm just trying to think of an example with a light switch over here. So I could put like the light switch is on. If I wanted to remember that the light switch was on, I could say the light switch is on. And I'm combining words, I'm combining almost like a sound rhythm, and I'm combining tapping, the motor. It associates it in my memory much better. But you can't be sitting in a lecture tapping everything out, right? And eventually the tapping is going to get old. When you write with a pen, you are getting that motor memory connection. Okay? You're getting that movement memory connection, and it's allowing you to remember things much more easily. So it is unlimited. You can write any words, any numbers, anything. You can draw anything on the paper with a pen. So you can associate anything in your memory and remember anything better because a pen is unlimited. A tap is limited. A pen is unlimited. So you can basically remember anything in an unlimited fashion much better by using the pen. Very simple, okay? And as a bonus tip, if you want to maximize your memory by writing with a pen, what you can do is very simple. You can write things in a non-linear way, okay? Writing in a linear way, like dash, and then you just go and you write your note, dash, and you write your note like point form or a numbered list, let's say. That will work. That will help your memory. But by writing things in a non-linear way, it's going to help you remember even more. So for example, let's say you do point form, and then it switches to a numbered indented list because it has to be about something with number that can be numbered. And then you have an arrow associating. And then maybe you have a doodle of something that makes sense for that note. And then maybe you just write a quick little note, like 3 sentences straight in paragraph form. By writing in a non-linear fashion, it's going to enhance the pen memory even more. Okay, so basically, if you want to enhance your memory and remember more by writing with a pen, all that you got to do is make sure you're writing things with a pen in addition to however you learn, and do it in a non-linear fashion, and that's going to give you the best possible memory with the pen, okay? And that's basically it. Honestly, it's that simple. And yeah, I got nothing else to say for, increasing your memory by writing things down with a pen. So yeah, I got nothing else to say, so we're going to roll this outro. Let's do this. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.